Hey everybody, it's Lawrence from financialthing.com, and if you've been a follower of the Financial Thing blog for a while, you'll know that I preach how much I really love buying index trackers as a form of investment. It's low fee, low cost. I'm not going to go into why here because I've got plenty of information on the website for the reasons why I prefer this type of investing, and I'll go ahead and put some links in the description to some information that will explain that. So today I'm going to show you how to actually buy index tracker funds directly through the UK Vanguard website. If you don't have an account yet at Vanguard, it's very easy to sign up. You just go to vanguardinvestor.co.uk, or you can Google it and just click in the open an account link up here at the top. I'm not going to open an account because I already have one. But what you'll need is your national insurance number, your debit card details, and your bank details. And it's the same whether you want to open a general account, which is taxable, an ISA, a junior ISA, or a pension. So once you've got your account in process, it may take a couple of days for it to go through, depending on the verification checks that you have to go through. Usually a little bit longer if you're not a UK resident, or if you live in Europe or outside of the UK but you still have a UK bank account and address. It may take you a little bit longer to get the security verification through. In the meantime, what you can do is go ahead and research the funds. You do that by going here to what we offer. You can look at the entire list of funds. What I do is tend to go for the index funds right here. So again, click under what we offer, index and active funds. There's a total of 37 index and active funds. I stay well away from the active funds. Those are the actively managed funds, and I go for the passive index trackers. And the two funds that I buy, again, are the US equity fund and the global bond fund, which you can read that information about those two funds from here. Here is the US equity fund, and then under the fixed income, if you look here, there is the global index fund. So once you click on one of those fund links, it will bring you to this page, which shows you, first of all, here, this one is set to default to hedged accumulation. This is the global index fund. And if you prefer, you can take it in an income class instead, which if you notice the difference here, you'll see in the hedged accumulation, what that means is that all dividends are being reinvested inside of the funds. And you can see as today, the 3rd of August 2020, that the price is £165.59. And if we look at the income share class, you'll notice that the price is actually £142.89, and that's because the dividends are paid out to the shareholders instead of being reinvested inside of the fund. So from this page, you can also see the price and performance. Down here, it shows you how many bonds are in the fund and the ongoing charge and the risk amount. Price and performance, let's see, pretty speaks for itself. You got the portfolio data, which shows you the different bonds that are inside of the account. And then it shows you the distributions. Here, the yield on the hedged income fund is 1.73% gross per year. And then it shows you the costs and minimums. So you have an ongoing cost of 0.15% annually, no entry and no exit charge. And here's the minimums. It's a one-off payment of £500. And if you want to do a direct debit, it's a minimum of £100 a month, or you can invest whatever you want manually. There is no minimum. If we go back to the accumulation share class again, is where the dividends are reinvested inside of the funds. You'll see that there is a yield. And it's the same, it's 1.73%, except that won't be paid out to you. It'll just be reinvested in the fund, and that is shown here in the increased share price of £165. So these shares are worth more than the income version. You can now look at the information for the US equity fund again. This is also available in accumulation, or if you click on this little drop down, you can change it to income. Same thing goes here. This one is worth £472 versus the accumulation version is worth £548. Again, exactly the same yield on both of the accounts. Now, I tend to go for the accumulation version. I'm a little bit sort of in that accumulation phase of my life at 40s. Now so what is the best? So you may wonder, well, which one do I choose, accumulation or income? And it really depends what your goals are. Some people want to buy these funds and create some income for themselves. Myself, I'm a little bit younger and I'm in that accumulation stage looking for growth, so I choose the accumulation. But once I get into retirement age, I will switch those funds over to income funds so I can get paid an income, because so I won't be that focused on growth at that point. But again, that really comes down to personal preference and what your needs are. So once you get your account opened up, you're going to want to go ahead and put some money in there. And how you do that is on the left side of the menu, you'll see here payments. And you can set up a regular monthly payment if you like by clicking on New Regular. And that will walk you through and show you the date of when you would like your regular payments to start. And then from here you can pick out the funds that you've decided to invest in, or you could just put the money as cash into your account. The other thing you can do is just make a single payment, is what I did to start right here at the bottom. You just go ahead and hit add cash, because you probably won't have any money in your account. And you can go ahead and do that by using a debit card. Right here, you just click on debit card, put your information in there. So once you've got money into your account, what you want to do is go here to this Invest Now button, click on that, and it's going to say next trading point or live price. And this is for ETFs only. And since we're not dealing with ETFs, those are exchange traded funds, we're just dealing with the index tracker funds, we're going to choose this next trading point. It says you can use either general cash or a debit card. So if you have money in your account already, which I do, you can just use that. So I'm going to hit buy. And here it's asking me to pick out the different funds that I want to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the US Equity Index Tracker, which if you scroll down here, it's under US. Here we go, US Index Fund Accumulation. One very important thing to know here is this box up here which says show income funds. If you don't have this box selected, you will not see anything other than accumulation, which is confusing as hell. So once you click this show income funds, I don't know why it defaults to that, but for some reason it does. Now you see here you have the income versions. So when I go down to US Equity Fund, you're going to see now there is the income version as well as the accumulation version. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase 250 pounds of the US Equity Index Fund Accumulation. Right, that, just put in the 250. Here you'll see I have one fund in the shopping cart. If you want to buy other ones, you can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and click next. Here it shows you the charge of the annual fee. This is again not a charge that you're paying now. This is an annual fee charge. And here's the single payment. So here you can say single payment amount, and then if you want to pay with a debit card, you can do that by clicking here. I'm going to go ahead and use the available cash that I have and hit confirm. Right now this is set to be purchased with cash in my holding account. Then I have to go down at the bottom and check this agreement box. But I'm happy to complete the order. Also, if you want to see the fees down here, you can look at the costs and charges. Shows you that the fee is 0.1% a year, and then Vanguard has a platform fee of 0.15%. So you're paying a total of 0.25%, which is very, very low. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit. And there you go. That's the purchase. You've completed the buy instruction. And what happens is these funds are purchased once per day. They are usually done before 11 a.m. UK time, or if you purchase them after 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m., they get purchased the next day. That's just because the markets are closed in the US. So after I've completed that buy transaction, you're going to see that it's pending. So down here under last transaction, you have a pending buy order. Click on that. And here you go. Here's the buy order. And if you click the plus sign, it will show you the order status right here. And also, if you want to cancel it, if you've made an order and it's not too far down the line, you can actually cancel that order, which I've never actually had to do, but you can do that. So that's it. That's how you purchase a index tracker fund through Vanguard. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you have other questions or you have other videos that you would like me to put together. I'm happy to do so, and I will see you on the next video.